Hi viewers, in this video we will discuss about tie set, cut set and duality. First let's see about this tie set. The fundamental loop formed by one link has unique path in the tree joining the two nodes of the link. The loop is called F loop or tie set. Consider this graph. Here first we have to draw the tree. Tree means all the nodes are present but there is no closed path. Here the nodes are A, B, C and D. I have choose the tree branches are 4, 5 and 6. Next we have to choose one link. First we have to choose the one link. Link means remaining branches of the tree. Remaining branches of the tree for this graph is 1, 2 and 3. First we have to form the closed path using the link. Just we have to select first link as 1. Here we have to mark this branch in this dotted line because this is the link. Using this link we have to form the closed path. Here we can form the closed path. This is one tie set. Next we have to choose the second branch 2. Here we can create the one closed loop. This is the second tie set. And the next we can choose this is another one closed path using this branch 3. This is another one closed path. This is the next tie set. Here from this graph we can choose 3 tie set. Using this tie set we can find the branch currents. Next cut set. Cut set consists of one and only branch of the network tree together with any links which must be cut to divide the network into two parts. Consider this graph. Here also same. First we have to draw the tree. This solid line represents the tree. Remaining dotted line, this dotted line represents the links. Here we know that tree means all the nodes are present but there is no closed path. Here in this graph it is having 1, 2, this C, 3, D, 4, this E, 5. It is having 5 nodes. First we have to mark the 5 nodes. Next we have to create the tree. I have selected this 1, 3, this 7, this 5 as tree. Tree means all the nodes are present, there is no closed path. Next links we have to draw this as dotted line. Here cut set means it should be having only one branch of the network tree. It should be having one branch of the tree. Remaining any links we can select it, but it should be having two branches. One it should be the tree branches, another one is the link branches. Here we can cut this as one cut set 1 and then here it should be having one strong line, that is tree branch. Here it is having one tree branch 3 and then 2 and 4. Here we can cut another one. Then this it is having this C node, we can cut another one cut set, create another one cut set because it is having only one strong line and then another one is the link dotted line. Here we can choose another one cut set. And next in this 4 and then this 7 we can cut another one cut set. We can't cut this D node because these two is having, this D node is having two strong line, that is two tree branches, but we know that it should be having only one strong line, that is only one branch of the tree. This is the way we have to cut the graph. Then it is used to find the branch voltage. Next topic is duality. In an electrical network, electrical terms are associated into pairs called as duals. A dual of a expression is formed by interchanging voltage and current in the expression. Here consider this circuit. It is having R, L, C or series. Here in this duality we have to convert this resistance into conductance. Just opposite, we have to interchange this into opposite. Here resistance opposite is conductance. 1 by R is the conductance. We have to convert this resistance into conductance. And next inductance. We have to interchange this inductance into capacitance. Next one is capacitance. We have to convert it into inductance. Just we have to convert it into opposite. Next, in this circuit it is having voltage. We have to convert it into current. This is the duality. And also these four are connected in series. We have to draw it as parallel in this duality. This is the duality of the circuit. Duality can be applied in computational geometry, mesh generation and the design of integrated circuits. Let's see the first problem. For a given network shown below, write the tie set schedule. For this tie set, first we have to draw the oriented graph. For that, first we have to mark the node. Here, consider this node. The elements inductance, resistance and current are connected in the same point. We can mark this as A. Next one is B. This as B. Here inductance, capacitance and voltage are connected. Next, in this voltage and resistance are connected in series. We can consider this as single. Next, the end of this R2 resistance is C. Here these four components are connected in this same common point. This is ground. We can mark this as C node. Next, we have to draw the oriented graph. For that, first we have to mark the node A, B and C. 3 nodes it is having. Next, we have to convert each element into single branch. Here, for this R1, we have to draw the single branch. And next, here the current means open circuit. No need to consider this current because this is open. Next one, inductance. For this inductance we can mark this as single branch line. Next, capacitance we can mark this as branch. Next, these two are connected in series. We can consider as 1. Next, we have to mark the terminal value. And then we have to put the direction. Anyway, we can put the direction. Step 2 is to select any tree. We know that tree means all the nodes are present but there is no closed path. Here I have chosen this A, B, C nodes and then branches are 2 and 4. This as tree. Next step, the possible tie set selected tree. Here we have to find the tie set. For that, first we have to write the number of nodes. N equal to, the nodes are 1, 2 and 3. Next, number of branches. In this oriented graph, we know that the number of branches are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Total branches are 4. Next, we have to find the tie set. Number of tie set equal to, the equation is B minus N plus 1. B is 4, N is 3. We got the answer 2. Next, number of tree branches. We know that tree branches are 2 or else we can write the equation n minus 1. From this we can find n is 3, 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Next, we have to create the tie set. How we can create the tie set means just we have to connect the tree by its link. Link means remaining branches of the tree. Here 2 and 4 are the branches of the tree. Remaining branch is link. Here I have choose this one as link and then it forms the closed path. Next, this 3 branch is connected. It forms another closed path. Here in this link direction we have to put for this loop direction. Here this link direction is downwards. We have to put the downward direction. In this second tie set loop, here this 3 is upward direction. For that we have to put this as clockwise direction. Next, we have to write the tie set. Here we know that this one is the one forms this tie set 1 and then this 3 forms the another tie set. Here we know that total number of tie set which is equal to 2. Here this first loop is having the tie set values are 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2, 4. Next, this 3 tie set is having the branches are 3 and 4. Next we have to write the tie set schedule. For that first we have to mark the rows and columns. These rows represent the F tie set. Here tie set we know that 1 and 3. 1 comma this 3. And next branches we know that the oriented graph is having 4 branches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we have to write this tie set schedule. How we can write this means here the direction. Consider the first loop. This direction is anti-clockwise direction. This direction. This loop directions and this branch directions both are same. For that we can put this, for this branch 2 we can put +1. Next this is for first tie set. Value 1. For 1 first we have to fill. Here for branch 2 both the directions are same, we can put plus. Next it will be coming downward direction. This one and then this direction both are same. For that for this first branch we can put +1. Next here this direction and then this 4 direction are same, we can put same +1. Remaining there is no branches, we can put 0. Next consider the second loop. Second loop here this is anti-clockwise direction. Here this is downward direction but this 4 is in this upward direction. Both the directions are opposite. For that we can put, for this +4 we can put -1. Next this direction and this branch directions are same. For that for 3 we can put +1. Next 1 and 2 there is no branch value, we can put 0. Next we have to write the tie set schedules in matrix form. For that first we have to write the identity matrix. We know that identity matrix means the diagonal we are having the values 1, remaining values 0. Here this is the identity matrix. For based on this we have to write the tie set matrix. Consider this here. First value, first branch value column is 1, 0. We got the first identity matrix column value 1, 0. For that first we have to write this one. This is the branch value 1. The values are +1, 0. Next we know that next column is 0, 1. Comparing this here 3 is having 0 + 1. For that next we have to write the branch 3 value. Branch 3 value is 0 + 1. Remaining values we have to write it as same. Here this is 2 value +1, 0. This is the branch value 4 +1 -1. Next we have to mark these 2 column as links. Next last 2 column as twigs. We know that twigs means tree branches, links means remaining branches of the tree. From the answer itself we can check whether our answer is correct or wrong. How we can check means here twigs we know that branches of the tree. Here we have choose our tree branches are 2 and 4. Here we got the answer 2 and 4 as the twigs. So our answer will be correct. Next problem, for electrical network shown below, draw its topological graph and write its incidence matrix, the set matrix, link current transformation equation and branch currents. For that, first we have to draw the oriented graph. Step 1, draw the oriented graph. First we have to mark the nodes of this circuit. First we have to mark this as node A. Why I didn't mark this as node A means these two are connected in series. We have to consider this as single branch. For that I have marked this as node A, and next end of the inductance mark this as node B. Here in this node B, this inductance, resistance, current, this resistance are connected in the same point. For that I have marked this as node B. And then next these three components are connected in series. Here I have marked this as node C. This is the ground connections. These are remaining this 5, this 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 components are connected in this same point. I have marked this as C. Next we have to draw the oriented graph. For that I have marked this as node A. This is node B and this is node C. Here we have to convert this circuit element into single branch. We know that these two are connected in series. For that I have marked this as single branch. Next, this capacitor. For this capacitor we have marked this as single branch. Next, this inductance. In inductance we have marked this as single branch. Next, this resistance we have marked this as single branch. Here it is having current source. Current source means we know that open. No need to consider this current because it is open. Here next these three are connected in series. We can consider this as single. Next step, incidence matrix. In the problem they asked we have to find the incidence matrix. For that we have to find the incidence matrix. In this oriented graph, it is having 3 nodes. Here A, B, C and then 5 branches. This row represents the nodes and then this column represents the branches. Here consider this node A. If the direction is towards the node means we have to put -1. If the direction is away from this node means we have to put +1. Here consider node A, this 1 is away from the node. For that we have to put +1. Next this 5 is towards the node, we can put -1. Next this 3 is away from the node, we can put +1. Remaining there is no branches, we can put 0. Similarly for B, consider this B, 1 is towards the node, we can put -1. Then 2 is away from the node, we can put +1. Then 4 is away from the node, we can put +1. Then C, here node C, this 4 is towards the node, this 2 is towards the node, this 3 is towards the node. For that we can put -1 and then 5 only away from the node, we can put +1. Then from this incidence matrix we have to write the reduced incidence matrix. For that just we have to remove the last row. Remaining this represents the reduced incidence matrix. Next step is to select any tree. We know that tree means it is having all the nodes but there is no closed path. Here I have selected this as tree. Next step, tie-set matrix. For that we have to write the number of nodes and number of branches. In this oriented graph we can say it is having 3 nodes A, B, C and then branches are 1 to 5. Next, number of tie-set can be calculated by B minus n plus 1. Just substitute the value and then we got the answer 3. We have to create 3 tie-set graph. Next, number of ticks can be calculated as n minus 1. n minus 1, n is 3, 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Here, this is the 4 and 5 branches of the tree. We have to create the closed path using the remaining branches. Here, this is the link branch 1. I have formed this as one tie set. Here this is the another tie set using this branch 2 and then using this branch 3 I have formed the third tie set. Next in this loop we can write F tie set branches are 1, 4, 5. Next loop branches are 2 and 4. Then the third loop branches are 3 and 5. Here, how we can choose this direction? Loop direction means based on this link branch direction. Here, this is the link. We know that link means remaining branches of the tree. Here, this direction is in this direction. For that, we can choose the loop direction as this clockwise direction. Here, this link direction is downward direction. For that, we have to choose this as same clockwise direction. Here this is also downward direction but in this opposite anti-clockwise direction we have to choose the loop direction. Next we have to write the tie-set matrix schedule. For that first we have to write the tie-set values in this row. Next branches values in this column. Here tie-set values we know that this 1, this 2 and this 3. I1, I2, I3. Next these all are the branches. First we have to write the first row. For that consider this first diagram. Here this 1 and then this loop directions are same. For that we have to put +1 here. Next, this 4 and this loop directions are same. We can put +1 for this 4. Next, this arrow coming here and then same direction, for that 5 plus 1. Consider the second row. Here second diagram. This 2 and then this direction, loop directions are same, for 2 plus 1. Next, this 4 and also this loop directions are opposite. For that we have to put -1. Remaining no other branches. For that we have to put 0. Consider the third diagram. Here this 3 and then loop direction same, for 3 plus 1. Then this loop direction, this 5 same, for that +1. This is the tie-set matrix schedule. Next we have to write the tie-set matrix. For that we have to write the identity matrix from this tie-set schedule. Here it is having 3 rows. For that we have to write the 3 cross 3 identity matrix. We know that identity matrix in the diagonal it is having 1. Here this problem directly we got the identity matrix. So no problem, we can directly write the same matrix here. Identity matrix diagonal values is having 1. This is the identity matrix. Then we can check in the answer whether our answer is correct or wrong. How we can check means, here these 3 are the links, these 2 are the twigs. The branches values are same. Here in the diagram we choose the tree branches are 4 and 5. We know that twigs means branches of the tree. Here the values are branches values. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Branches values. Branches values are 4 and 5. And then links. Links means remaining branches of the tree, 1, 2, 3. Next, in this problem they ask the link current transformation equation. IB equal to B transpose IL. Here IB is the branch current. We can choose I1, I2, I3, I4, I4, I5 are the branch current. Because in our oriented graph, it is the graph is having 5 branches. For that I have choose this as branch current. Next, B transpose. B transpose is the tie-set matrix. Tie-set matrix transpose. This is the tie-set matrix. Transpose means thus we have to transpose the value. And then next loop. The tie-set loops are I1, I2, I3. Just we have to multiply this row and then this column. We got the answer I1 equal to, small I1 equal to I1, I2 equal to I2, I3 equal to I3. Next this fourth column I1 minus I2 equal to I4, I5 equal to I1 plus I3. Just we have to multiply this row into column. Otherwise in the problem, in this tie set we can directly write the value. Here I1 equal to, this is I1, small I1 equal to I1, small I2 equal to this I2 capital. This is the capital I2 value, capital I2. Then small I3 equal to capital I3. Then small I4 equal to capital I1 minus capital I2. Consider this column. Column we can get the branch current. Just we have to multiply this with the capital I1 because this is the branch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I1, I2, I3. This is I1 minus I2. This is I1 plus I3. This is the answer we got here. Without this equation from the tie-set matrix we can directly write the branch current. Next step 6, KVL and voltage equations. KVL equations we can directly write from the tie-set matrix. Here current we have to consider the column. For voltage we have to consider this row. Here we can write V1. This is branch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. V1 plus V4 plus V5 equal to 0. Then for second row V2 minus V4 equal to 0. Here V3 plus V5 equal to 0. From the tie-set matrix we can write the independent voltage equation. In matrix form we can write it as DF, that is tie-set matrix into branch voltage equal to 0. Here this is the tie-set matrix. Branch voltages we know that 5 branches equal to 0. This is the answer. Here this voltage equation we can write it from this loop also. Here it is having 1, 4, 5. From this loop also we can write the voltage equation. V1 plus V4 plus V5 equal to 0. V2, here both the directions are opposite. V2 minus V4 equal to 0. Then here V3 plus V5 equal to 0. Anyway, we can write the voltage equation. This is the answer. Next problem, for the figure shown below, obtain F-cut-set matrix. Here we have to obtain the F-cut-set matrix. For that, first step we have to draw the oriented graph. We know that oriented graph, first we have to mark the nodes. Here I have to consider this as node A. Because these two are connected in series, we have to consider as 1. Then mark it as A. Then this is B. Here these 3 elements are connected in same branch B. Next, this end of the inductance is connected with here C. We have marked this as C. Next, this is D. This is the ground, last node D. Next, we have to convert this circuit into oriented graph. For that, we have to mark this as node A, this is node B, this is node C, this is node D. Next, we have to convert this graph into branches, this circuit into branches. Already we know that. Just replace the components into branch, single line. Next, we have to mark the direction and then value. We got this as oriented graph. Next step, to select any tree. Here tree means we know that all the nodes are present but there is no closed path. Here I have selected this A to B and then this A to C, B to C and then this 3. This is the tree. Because it is having all the nodes but there is no closed path. This 4 as the dotted line. We have to represent this 4 is dotted line because this is the link branches. Link means remaining branches of the tree. Select tree. Next, in this F cut set, we have to find number of cut set. Number of cut set can be calculated as n minus 1. Here in this diagram, it is having 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nodes. N minus 4 minus 1 equal to 3. Here we have to cut this graph in 3 ways because we have got number of cut set value equal to 3. For that we have to strike out this graph by 3 ways. Here consider these 3 lines are in solid line, remaining branches are in dotted line because this is the link branches. Next, if you cut this graph in 3 ways, it should be having one strong line, remaining any other dotted line. Here also it should be having one strong line and then remaining, no need to consider the remaining. Here also if we cut this node D, it should be having only one strong line, remaining the link branches. Then the directions of this cut set, it should be based on this tree branches, this solid line connection. Here it is in this direction. For that the cut set directions also same direction. Here this solid line direction is the solid line represents the branches of the tree. Here this is the opposite direction. Here in this direction. For that this cut set directions also in this direction. Then this is downward direction. For that the cut set directions also downward direction. Next we have to write the F cut set or here F cut set for this 2 is this 1, this 2, this 6 and then 3. For these 3 branches are 3, 1 and then this 7, this 4. These all are the cut set 3 branches. Next F cut set 5. 5 branches. These 5 branches are this 6, this 5, this 7. Next we have to write the F cut set schedule. For that this row we have to write this value C2, C3, C5, the solid line branch value. Next I1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 7 because it is having 7 branches. Next we have to write the first row of this cut set schedule. Here consider this first cut set C2. Here the branches of this cut set, here in the branches of this tree is this direction, and then cut set directions also same. We can put the two value as +1. Next consider this 6 direction and then cut set directions both are same. We can put +1 for 6. Next here in this one direction is opposite to this cut set direction. This is in this direction. This cut set direction is opposite direction. We can put 1 as -1. Both the directions are opposite. Remaining no other branches is cut here. For that we can put 0. Consider the second cut set. Here the directions of these 3 and then cut set value direction is same. For that, for 3 we can put +1. Next this 7 also same, we can put +1. Then 4 is opposite upward direction. For that we can put -1. Here 1 also opposite direction, we can put -1. Here we have to put the cut set directions based on this solid line direction, and then if the directions are same we can put plus, otherwise minus. Here consider the cut set 5. Here this direction 5 is same +1. Then 7 is opposite -1. Then 6 is same, we can put +1. Remaining values are 0. Here also we have to write the identity matrix. 3 cross 3 identity matrix because it is having 3 rows. We know that 3 cross 3 identity matrix, in the diagonal values it is having 1, remaining values are 0. This is the identity matrix. Here we know that first column is 1 0 0. We have to compare this value in this die set schedule. Here it is having the value 1 0 0. Here we have to just write the value here 1 0 0. Next next column is 0 1 0. Here this third branch value 0 1 0. Here we have to write the value. Then 0 0 1, 5 branch 5 value is 0 0 1. Remaining we have to write as it is. Here we have to select these 3 column as twigs. Then remaining values are links. In the answer itself we can check our answer is correct or wrong. Here we know that twigs means 3 branches. 2, 3, 5. Here we have selected the branches of the trees are 2, 3, 5. So our answer is correct. From the answer itself we can check. Next problem, obtain the fundamental cut set matrix QF for the given graph. Also determine the branch current equation and branch voltages. Here this is the graph. For that we have to select any tree. Tree means we know that all the nodes are present, there is no closed path. This type of problem directly we can choose this as tree. This is tree. All the nodes are present, there is no closed path. Next we have to draw the remaining branches in this dotted line, 3 branches in this solid line. Next we have to form the cut set. Cut set can be calculated as n minus 1. N is number of nodes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 1 equal to 4. 4 ways we have to cut this graph. Here we know that cut set it is having only one solid line, remaining any other dotted line. Here it is having one solid line, one solid line, one solid line, one solid line. Likewise we have to cut. And then this solid line direction only we have to put. Here this is in this direction. For that the cut set directions also same. Here this 3 direction is downwards, cut set direction is downwards. This is also downward. This is in this direction. For that we have to put the direction is same. Next we have to write the F cut set or the values we have to write branch value. For this C4 the branches are 1, 4, 6. For this 7 6, 7, 8. Likewise, we have to write the branch value. Next, we have to write the F cut set schedule. For that, we have to write the cut set values in this rows and then columns or branches. It is having 8 branches. We have to write the 8 branches. Consider the cut set, first cut set 3 value. Consider this 3. Here, this 3 and then cut set values are same direction. We can put for 3 plus 1. Next, 1 is opposite direction. We can put minus 1. Then this 2 is same direction. We can put plus 1. Remaining values are 0. Likewise, we have to fill the remaining rows. Next, we have to form the matrix. Here, we know that it is having 4 columns. We have to create the 4 cross 4 identity matrix. In this diagonal, we have to write the plus 1 value. From this, we have to select the identity matrix. This is first, then second value was this is second, this is third, and then this is fourth. Likewise, we have to write the value. In our problem, they asked we have to write the voltage transformation equation. Using these equations, we can write the voltage transformation equations. Q transpose means cut set transpose matrix, and then the 3 branches voltages are V3, V4, V5, V7. We have to multiply this row into column. We can get this equation. Otherwise, from the cut set matrix also we can directly write the voltage equations. Here, this V3, this V1. Here, this is the voltage. Here, we have to consider this as voltage. This column is voltage. V3, V4, V5, V7, V1, V2, V6, V8. We can write small v1 equal to capital V1. Then V4 equal to capital V4. Here V5 equal to capital V5. Then V7 equal to capital V7. Then V1 equal to minus V3 minus V4. V1 equal to minus V3 minus V4. Using this equation, we can write the branch voltage equation, or else from the cut set matrix we can directly write the equation. Similarly, KCL and current equation. KCL and current equations we can write it from this cut set matrix. We have to consider this as voltage, this as current, row as current. We can write I1 plus I1 plus I3, branch value is 3, plus I3 minus I1 plus I2 equal to 0. Here plus I4 minus I1, this branch value is, consider this as current, and then the branch value we have to write, plus I4 minus I1 minus I6 equal to 0. Likewise, we have to write the current equation. Then in matrix form, we can write QB. QB is the cut set, IB is the branch current equal to 0. Directly, we can write the matrix. Next problem, draw the dual network for the given network. For that, first we have to mark the node. Here, this circuit is having 2 loops. Here, inside this loop, first we have to mark node A, and then this is node B. Next, for the ground connection outside, we have to mark another one node. This is C. Next, we have to join all the nodes with individual component. Here, this node B and then inductance is connected with this C, and then A and C is connected with this voltage. All the nodes are connected with this individual component. Next, we have to convert this circuit into dual network. For that, the conditions are L, inductance is converted into capacitance, and capacitance is converted into inductance. Next, resistance is converted into conductance, or is converted into, the symbol is same but the unit is different. This unit is ohm, conductance unit is mho. And then voltage is converted into current, then series converted into parallel. This is the basic concept. Here, first we have to mark this node A and then node B. Node A and B, it is having one in capacitance, we have to convert it into inductance. Capacitance, we know that capacitance is converted into inductance. A to B, we have to draw one inductance. Next, this A to C, here we know that C is the ground. A to C, it is having one voltage, we have to convert it into current. Next, these two are connected in parallel, we have to draw it as series. Parallel is converted into series. Next, in this B and C, it is having inductance. We have to draw it as capacitance. This is capacitance B to C. And then here B to C is having resistance. Resistance, we have to convert it into inductance. The symbol is same but the unit is different and more. This is the circuit. These two are connected in series. We have to draw it as parallel. This is the duality of the circuit. Next problem, draw the dual of the network shown. Here, this circuit is having 3 loops. We have to consider this as node A and then this is node B. Next, this is node C. Next, outside we have to mark the node is D. Next, we have to connect each node by single element. With this dotted line, we have to connect each element by this nodes. Next, we have to mark this as node A and then node A is connected with this resistance and this node D. Here, I have marked this as node A and then this A to D is having voltage series with the resistance. We have to convert current parallel with the resistance. Then this is the last node D. Here I have connected this node D and then current is parallel with this conductance. Next element A to B. A to B is this 3 ohm. We have to convert this into A to B is 3 mho. The symbol is same but the unit is different. Next, A to C, it is having one inductance series with the capacitance. We have to convert it into one capacitance parallel with the inductance. Next is B to D. B to D is capacitance. B to D is capacitance. We have to connect it as inductance. Next, B to C. B to C is inductance. We have to connect it as capacitance. Likewise, we have to convert each element by its opposite element. This is the diagram we got. Thank you. To get the notification for my next video, please subscribe and click on bell icon. Thank you.